Salutations. We're back. Oh, my freaking leg day. We pop this. Let's pop the top here. It got my eye. It almost got my eye. It was very close. My eye was closed. How we doing? What an intro, right? A-class intro. I just got some gas. We're heading up to the gym. There's a homeless man walking across the street in front of me. Waiting for him to pass. So I weighed out this morning. Figured something out. My weight has fluctuated greatly. I've been on diet, but I am up 3 pounds in weight according to the scale. It's definitely freaking water weight, because obviously I mean, I've been on diet, and you know, it's just impossible to gain that much weight in 2 days. You know, I literally weighed 227 yesterday, on Monday. So that being said, we are, this is a 4-way stop, sir. We are heavy on that water weight. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on getting through this freaking parking lot and not getting hit by, that car. Let's just zooming down this way. But anyways, I figured out it's definitely sodium. I have definitely been going a little too heavy on the sodium. Specifically last night, I had a bowl of bulldog ramen. So that should tell you everything you need to know. I was talking to my girlfriend Alex this morning. I was like, surely there's no way like that I could be weighing that much heavier. I've been on diet. It can't be that much sodium in that bulldog. And I looked at that bulldog. Oh boy. It's got like a gram of sodium in it, dude. It's got like a full gram. That's insane. So yeah, I need to, I can't be eating that. At least not the days before I plan to weigh out. I always try and weigh out in the morning before I do these videos. And it's very evident I cannot be doing that shit. Anyways, it's as simple as just drinking some more water. I bet you guys I think we were at 227.2. I bet you guys will be under 227 by the next one. So by Friday. Cause it's, I've got a good way of getting some water in. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Well, you guys will see this coming up. We got some insane traffic today. This is insane. All right. Well, you guys will see this. But okay, whatever. We're gonna get to the gym one way or another. A lot of detours this morning. I'm a little bit late. Which, again, it's to the gym. The problem is I got to do a lot of extra recording day. Today is my recording day, so I've got to, I say recording day, obviously I'm recording the vlog, but I've got to record extra content here after, like, in between us doing vlogs. I'll probably do it after we get done doing the vlog, after we do a pose out or something. And then I've got to go home and record stuff. For like, if you guys follow me on TikTok and even on my YouTube shorts, you guys should be seeing those. Like for that kind of content where I'm skitting stuff and I'm, you know, making, you know, you guys have seen it. You know what I'm talking about. Then I got to go up to a different gym for the second workout and to record content there. Then I got to come back home. I've got like 2 hours of calls today. It's a busy day. It's going to be a busy day. But that's a good thing. It's just all these detours, man. Come on now. It is what it is. But yeah, leg day. So I think I told you guys the game plan last vlog. I kind of want to stick to that because I think it's a good game plan. I think I've decided we're going to go ahead and do some what am I trying to say? Hack squats. I wanted to say hatch squats. And I was like, whoa, that's not what it is. Bro, my mind's all over the place this morning. This is insane. You guys may or may not see this. The trucks are on the side you guys are on. You'll see it when we're coming back maybe, but this is insane. I'm just following the cars in front of me. I've never, dude, we don't have these kind of detours, and like, it's not like a detour. It's like they have us in a lane that's like really separated off. You can't see. I'm driving in between cones right now. You guys watch these vlogs. This is not normal. This is not normal at all. Hopefully they're fixing all these freaking potholes though. All right, we're through it. You'll see this like sign right next to us. That's super strange. Yeah, I hope they're fixing all these. You see me shaking, watch, like that? Potholes. So, let's see if they get that fixed up. Anyways, I'm super distracted this morning. Hack squats, that's what we're starting with. And then, I did get in deadlifts yesterday. Yesterday's workout was okay. It wasn't anything crazy. I don't know. I feel like because of all that sodium, though, another thing is what I'm thinking in my head is like, we're probably going to have a good workout. Like, that sodium is going to good places, you know? I don't know. I'm debating on how the sodium is going to affect my workout. But anyways, hack squats, leg extensions, and we're doing unilateral leg extensions, so one at a time. Hamstring curls, one at a time. There's a machine for that. You guys have seen me use it. It's been a minute since we used it, so we're going to pop that bad boy out. And then, I'm probably gonna skip y'all for calves, like not record calves, just because it's you guys have seen what I'm gonna do. I'll pull out and other things, but I'm gonna do calf raises, just like I usually do. My calves are never been like something I have to really work on. Benefits of being an old fat guy. Let me rephrase that because that comes off weird. Benefits of being a former fat kid, let me say that, is that you know, I basically did weighted calf raises for 18 or 16 years of my life. So at like 280 pounds, you know, so they're pretty developed. They're easy to get where I need to going. So as far as calves go, I really don't have too much concern, because I also do a lot of the, you know, I do a bunch of plyometrics and stuff, which keeps them where they need to be. You know, it doesn't necessarily grow them at all, but it keeps them explosive. But yeah, man, that's gonna be the game plan. As far as core goes, shit. Guys, I really got to start making myself, I don't want to do them. I got to start making myself do the reverse hypers. I got to start doing them. I gotta. But we're probably not going to do them today. I don't have time. I just simply don't have time. Listen, my lower back has been feeling pretty okay. It's probably the BPC 157. I know we're going to do them. We're going to do them. I need to do them. I need to not be a bitch, especially on vlog. I'm going to do them. We're going to do at least 3 sets after hack squats. We got to do hack squats first, but we're going to get inside, get warmed up, and get after it. Man, I tell you, the goal is definitely to one day have my own little private gym, because this shit gets so loud. It's quiet right now because it's on a drum solo, but you'll hear it. It gets so freaking loud. We did get blocked, by the way, on that last vlog in certain countries. I think the United States will be fine. That's my main demographic anyways, so I'm not worried about it. It's just highly annoying. But at some point it will be like if I'm like, let's just say, let's live the dream for a second, right? Let's say I make it to over 1 million followers or subscribers or whatever. At that point, every video I put out, literally, if I wouldn't just go ahead and invest in a good gym for myself where I could really make content and stuff, like the income from those videos would pay for that in a month. It literally would be worth the business. So at some point, if we ever get that big, it's gonna happen. I'll tell you all that right now. In fact, I already have plans for it, but it's like 5 years down the road. So we're gonna be working towards that goal. But right now we gotta do some hack squats. Oy, oy. Feel them out, really. I haven't done these in a minute. Oy, oy, oy. I'm trying to get my back really nice and braced. Since you can do these on hack squat, you can really focus on having overtly extreme posture because you're bracing against something while you're squatting. Oh, that actually feels really good. I love hack squats. I don't know why I don't ever do them. mainly, I know why. It's because I'm typically either doing something else, like just like regular squats, or I don't know. I do feel that lower back pulling just a little bit. I'm glad we did decide to go ahead and do reverse hypers, because they need to be done. I can feel it. Tighten my stance just a little bit. Good. And I'm gonna do kind of what I did. I can't remember. I think I did this on chest day, but like not necessarily going for a count. I'm gonna go for a feel. Around 10-ish plus. You know, I don't think I'll go any less than like 10. Maybe. It just depends on the weight, but we'll add. Let's say I add a 25 for that. Oh, and something I want to address on these reps, because I'm not counting them. For most people, I'm going to recommend you count, right? Here's the reason I'm not. I'm recording this shit. So it's not that it's not getting tracked. I have literally a visual representation of me tracking it. Most of you guys don't do vlogs like I do, so I wouldn't do it on a regular basis. Maybe for like a last set, like till failure kind of thing, that's fine. For the most part, you do need to be tracking how much weight you're doing, how much, you know, how many reps you're getting in. Even though you may have a allotted amount of reps you're trying to hit, how much did you actually get in? That'll tell you how hard you're actually going. If you get one less than you actually try to go for, that's a good thing. It means you're going hard. But all that being said, that is all tracked. You're seeing it in action, right? It's just that I'm not writing it down, and I don't have to because I'm logging it. You know what I mean? So if you guys were ever curious about that, I do recommend tracking that. If you aren't tracking those numbers, you're going to hold yourself back. You need those numbers. See, I can go back and watch the editing process of this video and be like, okay, I got like 11 out of that one, you know? At any point, I can do that. Ugh, it's getting there. My ankle mobility is getting a lot better. We'll do at least 4 more. I don't know why 4, but that's what I'm choosing. Definitely need more weight than that, though. Man, during each set, I'm feeling like, damn, this is pretty easy. This is feeling good. Like, and then right before each set, as I'm catching my breath, I go, whoa, shit, am I ready for this? I'm definitely feeling a good little quad pump just on that second set. So I'm trying to decide if I want to do 4 or 5 sets of these. I probably needed to go ahead and do 5, but I probably will try and decrease the amount of rest just a little bit. Because I'm not, obviously not going for like a lot of strength today. We're just kind of getting some volume in. And the reason for that is because my chest is fucking destroyed from that last push day. I felt it when I was warming up. Like it's still really tight. So we did some good shit. That's what I'm looking for. And so I want to apply that here too. So if we can, at least this week, be good to deload just a little bit as we're getting deeper into that cut. Because like I said, even though my weight's up, I promise you guys, like I've been pretty on point with the diet. What I'm going to change just a little bit for the next few days is just increase that protein. The only thing I feel like I could do a little bit better, definitely get that protein higher. It's been more around 250 grams, which isn't bad. It'll get me results. But I want more around 300 grams, you know? I gotta lay off that sodium. I saw that sodium this morning. I was like, holy shit. Like, yeah, we definitely cannot be having that like every other day. Maybe once or twice a week. But I like that shit. Really, I like that. I know You guys, if you haven't tried Bulldog Ramen, it's like, it's got that spice to it. It's got that spice that I like, especially with my chicken. That's what I do. I actually, I put canned chicken in it. It's delicious. It's easy to get down. It's just a ton of and canned chicken too. You got to think that that's got sodium too. So I didn't look at that. So yeah, mission for the day: water and lighten up on the sodium. Here's what I'm gonna do. Ooh, I felt something there. I'm gonna lighten the load. I'm gonna put all the pressure. I think this is really what you should be doing with a hack squat anyways. Put all the pressure here, like there, almost in my core, like my lower back. So that way I'm just using like my legs. So I'm gonna drop the weight to like, honestly, I'm gonna try to take off a plate and then we're gonna go again. All right, let's see how this motherfucker feels. It's so funny on leg day, I never actually like flex the legs off for you guys. I probably won't today either. I'm wearing these pants. I need to get more shorts. The boy's out of shorts, I keep ripping them. That's not a joke. I threw away another pair of ripped pants the other day from squatting. All right, so what I'm doing is, see how I'm tucking my pelvis forward like that? That's what I'm trying to do here. It definitely feels different, so I'm trying to space my feet out properly. Because again, they're not quite the same length, so I gotta make sure I'm not favoring a side here. Try my best. Pull these pants up. Right. There we go. That back is wanting to come off. I'm gonna have to tilt my head forward and make this happen. It's hard. I have to concentrate a lot. Woo, shit. Goodness, that's burning. Okay, I'm gonna add the 25 and do that again. Let's do this again. Okay. I didn't take that big of a rest, but I do want to go ahead and get these fuckers out of the way, these reverse hypers. Oh, they tear me up. I'm just having a hard time really like pushing right there. I don't know why that is for me. I think it's just that lower part of the transverse abs, maybe. There we go. I got it right here. If I can stay here. See, it makes me want to get up on my tiptoes. What if I came up a little bit? Woo! Trying to really work this left side. I'm sure you can see it. But I feel like that's the side that gets neglected on this kind of shit. Okay. Done with those. I mean, they're burning. We'll probably be feeling those. Okay. Whoa, that wiped me. That wiped me. We're gonna get these bastards going next, these reverse hypers. God bless it. I don't want to do this. This is going to suck. It's not gonna be that bad. You know what I hate the most about this? Setting it up. Setting this up is a bitch and a half. Mainly is putting the weights down here, just kind of like, because those are 25 kilos each, and then we got 10 kilos on the end, so 120 kilos total. I think I typically deadlift like and kilos, I have not. I typically deadlift like 500 pounds on a regular basis. So max is 600-ish, 595, 600. So this is going to be okay. I should probably do a little bit more weight, but listen, man, I'm getting them in, okay? I'm getting them in. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Okay. Oh man, that actually felt pretty good. It actually didn't feel tight at all. I think that BPC 157 is helping, man. I think that's a big reason why. Forgot to take it this morning. I'll take it later, but 2 more of those. You know, I'm sitting here thinking about the, at one point having my own gym kind of thing. My grandfather, just to give you guys a little background on what my grandfather does for a living, he builds buildings like these. He builds specifically storage buildings. He knows how to blueprint it. What he does is he goes across the country. He didn't learn how to do this until he was like in his 50s and stuff. So like my dad, and they were poor until my dad was an adult. But my grandfather figured out, like when he was in his late, I think it was his 50s or something, that he knows how to build these kind of buildings. And he would go around the country and like convince people to invest in these kind of things so they could make storage buildings, which are pretty profitable businesses. He has one of his own here. I could ask him to help me with something like that, and I could invest in it. That, I will keep y'all tuned. The only thing is the lighting and stuff. It's still going to be a few years in the making, but that definitely speeds up the progress. I could build it. I could literally build it. And I don't know. He would be the person to ask as far as how do I go about building a thing like this, so I could at least start there. But again, I got to think about the bills, the lighting. But again, I got a brother who's an electrician. He would be able to help me there. Like, he'd tell me how to set stuff up, be able to help stuff with me. Again, I don't know. A lot of cool ideas I have, but making it into action is going to take, it's going to take some time and honestly money. So as we build the business though, that's what we plan, dude. It's going to be super freaking awesome. It resonates with me. So what other reason to live but for stuff that resonates with you, right? This is the reason that, you work a job you love. You never work a day in your life. I think that exact thing is actually why I really struggled with imposter syndrome when I first started this business, was because it doesn't feel like I'm working. It feels like I'm fucking around all day, but I'm not. It's just that I enjoy almost every part of this, except for the tedious work that comes here and there. But that tedious work is only 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 hours out of my day. And even then I can figure out how to enjoy the process because I know it's like building blocks, making me, upward spiral of growth. And so when you resonate with your goals, again, a lot of these things don't become very hard. And I think the problem with that, for me, I didn't realize that for a long time, that it made me feel like, again, I'm talking about this with some of my clients, like there are people out there, and I was definitely one of these people. There's a lot of my clients that are definitely one of these people because they're people with high resonance. But you can build a inner belief of like, if I'm not struggling, I'm not going hard enough. And for like the first 2 or 3 years of my business, honestly, until maybe this past year, that was really the mindset I was kind of in, is if I'm not struggling, I'm not doing enough, and that's not good either. It's definitely better than the other side of things. I would definitely much rather deal with someone who wants to try harder, but just maybe does it too much to the point that they don't get their goals. You know, I can coach that pretty easy. You know, let's just take away this, and I just got to hold you back. Stop doing this. Stop doing this. Listen, I'm telling you to be lazier. You know, like that's easier to coach than being like, hey, you know, figuring out what something that someone resonates with and stuff like that. But you know, for a long time, it made me feel like, oh, I'm not going hard enough, or it's not that I'm not going hard enough. It was that. I felt like I needed to do more and 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 more, and it's not sustainable that way. You know what I mean? Because I was like, no, this person works this hard. I need to work this hard. You know what I mean? And that's not how things work, because again, everyone's lives are very different. And again, that doesn't even, again, I say this all the time. I could go outside right now and start moving rocks, right? I could be like, I want to lose some fat. Let me go move some rocks outside. That's some hard ass work. That's not going to help you lose fat. In what way is that going to help you lose fat, right? If you're still eating like shit, you're still going to be fat, okay? Like, you got to make sure the game plan fits. You got to be in sync. You know what I mean? Let's rock out this last set and move on. Whee! Oh, how's that for a break? My headphones kept popping out on me. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to do more weight next time, but we got them in, okay? So, that being said, looks like the leg extension's open. Let's go smack that boy. Trying to figure out if this is a good little distance here. Yeah. You know what? This first set, we're going to do 3 sets of each of these. 3 sets of leg extensions and then hamstring curls next. But I'm really going to just take this slow with this first set and just feel like where I can really flex it up and stuff. Yeah. I mean, we already hit these with the hack squats for sure. Oh, yeah. Actually, this is pretty good weight. What do we got here? It's only 50. Holy. I think we're going to stay here and just go slow, man. That feels good. Feels like it's going to fuck me up tomorrow, especially the next day. Oh, give it a little bit of a break. 10, 15 seconds before you hit the other side. Perfect. Oh, man. Got a pretty good mind muscle connection going with that right now, where I feel like I'm just using my quads for that. So I'm going to go up a little bit of weight, but I think the main thing here is just keep it slow. Oh, by the way, we've been working on the book. The book is almost through its first draft. I would say if I really go ham on it during my little vacation, I'll probably have it done by May. So I'm going to be talking about it more and more with you guys. Just kind of, for one, build hype, but two, kind of express some of these ideas, because they're complex, man. I mean, this is going to be something that literally applies to most things, a majority of things. I can't even express what I mean by that. I'm not ready to express what I'm going to say yet, but maybe in the next coming weeks. But just understand there's a few different elements that are going into this. Resonance is a big one. You know, we've been talking a lot about that. We'll go ahead and go on with this next one. But just kind of keep that in mind. Resonance is a big part of this equation, you know, so we just got to make sure that we're, you know, if something doesn't feel, if you've been trying something for months and it doesn't feel right, something got to change, dude. That's low resonance right there. And if it does feel right, and you're just, you know, struggling, and you feel like you just keep trying harder, and you can't seem to get what you want from it, that's too high resonance, and you need to focus that on you know, I guess we can talk about it. The next step is going to be lowering something we call constraints. I'm not going to delve into this. Is a big part of it too. It's something called constraints. I'm not going to get into it just yet. I think I'm going to make some content on it for next week. Maybe it's the week after that. But they go hand in hand. There's resonance and then there's constraints. And constraints are going to be, again, we'll talk about it later. I don't want to get into this too much yet because we'll talk about it later. Let me finish the first fucking draft. How about that? I have all my ideas and be like, okay, I have it all mapped out. Now I just got to make this polished for you guys. And I can talk about it a little bit more openly after that. But that should be done. Oh man, hold on. One more. That's a good set right there. Even though I'm talking. As long as I can feel it burning, man, I'm pretty happy. Because again, we already really attacked and we're going to go up a little bit more weight. But that first draft should be done, this week. It's going to be done. I'm roughly getting a chapter out a day. So, and then when it's the weekends and I have more time, I'll get like 5 or 6. I'll Saturday after our last live stream, I spent 5 to 6 hours on it. And so I think we ended the live stream at like 8, then go to bed till 1, so like, it's resonating with me. So like, I want to get all these ideas out, make sure and I'm running these through like AI to make sure they all logically make sense and sound, just to make sure like my logic sound, because that's what AI is literally like I'm going on. Again, you'll see what I'm talking about later. Let's get this last set in and we'll move to the hamstring curls. But I'm super excited about it, man. I'm trying to put out maybe 1 or 2 pieces of content about it. But yeah, resonance is going to be one of those factors. And then the next thing we're going to really be talking about is constraints. And there's a few other variables in here too, but okay. Break on this one. It's going to be fascinating, man. I've already got the, yesterday, while I was working out, I was getting a little distracted because I'm so just obsessed with this book right now. I got the cover finished, and I worked on that, and it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy. It's exciting, man. It's all going to be good stuff. It's going to be about 200 pages, maybe a little bit more. And just to put that in perspective, like I've been working on this for less than a week, and it's not at 200 pages yet, but it's probably at like a solid 125, 100. All right. Dominoes, let's go ahead and hit some hammies. Well, I just recorded a whole set and forgot to put my fucking mic on, so I was talking the whole time. Y'all couldn't hear me at all. So we're gonna do the calf raises on camera, actually. I say the whole set, all of the hamstring curls. I didn't have this thing on at all. I just wasn't thinking they're right, but I'm gonna do 2 sets of like 50 with this. What weight we got going on here? Not enough, I'll tell you that. The 2 sets of 50, just to kind of burn these puppies out. Again, as long as they get a little bit of a pump, they're usually pretty good to go. But sometimes I'll really send them home. It's not today. Because I still got to record a lot of shit for you guys. It's not that much. It's a few scenes. Eight, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 35's good. Fuck, I overestimated that. I greatly overestimated that one. Fucking hey. All right, let's knock these out and then hose out, and then I'm gonna go get some shit done. I'm having a really easy time getting a pump on these today. I think that sodium is really fucking helping, dude. Oh. Oh my God. All right, that's it. Holy God, man. Oh, fuck. Damn. That's They usually don't do that shit. It's been a minute since I've been just kind of cramming down on calves because I've been trying to work on that ankle mobility. And I do think the tight calves can kind of give me a little bit of issues with that. But that pump was really fucking good today. I mean, damn, wasn't expecting that. All right, let's go pose out. You know, this angle has potential. It definitely has potential. We'll see. I'll have to remember it. All right. No upper body work today, but all lower body work today. Not showing any of the lower body. I refuse. I refuse. Still got to work on that posture, but and nothing to show. I mean, we didn't even work on like the six-pack today, so. But it definitely doesn't look as flabby. You know, it's there. But I think a lot of water weight is pushed to these muscles right now, so it's making me not look as like carb deprived as usual. I hope I'm in frame. I don't know if I need to be like right here or if like this is good enough. I guess it'll be a good way to see. Yeah, I can be that whole like, look at my abs. I'm not gonna do that. I hate doing that because it creates a false sense of reality, you know, and it's not realistic. I do feel like the posture's getting better too. I do feel tight though. Anyways, like I said, nothing too crazy today. I think the major posing days are going to be Posing days are going to be my push and pull days, but no, I'll try and make sure on leg days we wear shorts for the sake of the video. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get some content recorded for you guys for other things and get the cardio in, get the bag work in, get the stretching in. I'll see you guys in the car. All right, we are done. I didn't actually record a damn thing. I think what I'm going to start doing, because I just do not have the time on days I'm doing vlogs to record gym content outside of this, is we're just going to do those on Thursdays since I don't really plan on doing much recording, so on those days at least. So that'll help kind of fill that in, because most of what I'm doing on those days anyways is editing content, so it will be fine. But as of right now, I'm actually heading towards the store to go get some taco shells for you guys so I can record chicken taco video for you guys. Just for you. Just for you. Anyways. Not a bad leg day. I'm a little all over the place right now, but that's okay. I think I need to drink some water and get my game plan nailed down for the day. The recording content days are always just like all over the place. They're not necessarily always like bad, but like you'd think it would be easier work. It's not easier work. It's not. It's probably the hardest work. It's probably the hardest fucking work. You know, anyways, I'm not gonna fucking complain to you guys. I'm a little frustrated because I'm just all over the fucking place right now. Trying to figure out what I'm doing, where I'm going. But that is exactly how these content recording days go, man. Like, the issue with them is, like, it is not something that's just exactly predictable on a week-by-week basis. You're not doing the same thing every Wednesday. You're doing something completely different every Wednesday. And so you got to adapt to that. And it's a little just like a little bit more of a stressful component, even though it's fun. I keep it fun. But you're sitting there, the whole time you're sitting there going like, did I get the right angle? Did I get the shot? Am I in the shot? Is my audio turned on? Can you guys even hear me? Like there's so many different factors I have to be paying attention to. So it just overwhelms me just a bit, but we're going to get it done as we usually do. It's getting a little bit hotter too. I just noticed that. I'm fucking steaming up. But anyways, oh yes, great. And we have all this extra traffic bullshit. Sick of it, man. I'm trying to figure out what this car in front of me is fucking doing. All right. Telling y'all, I am slightly annoyed, but it's gonna be fine. I've just got sweat in my eyeballs. I'm also probably gonna snag me a protein bar, honestly, while I'm in there. I'm gonna do it. You know what? That's my reward. That's my reward. Because as soon as I get home, I've got to hop on a live stream with the clients, figure out what the fuck these cars are doing, because you guys are just going all over the place, not staying in your fucking lane. My gosh. You see this car next to me? I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They about rammed into me. Anyways, we're fine. I just need to cool off. I can feel the heat in this car gathering. Anyways, on the next vlog, we're going to be doing pull. It's going to be a fun time. I think we're going to do some hang cleans. So, very snaggy. And we will be back down to 227. By God. I know. I'm going to stay off the sodium, all right? I'm off the sodium. So, anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.